What's up, watchers? And today, since we're 4 days away from episode 9 coming out, I'm going to rank every episode of The Amazing Digital Circus. Now, thankfully, I was someone fortunate enough to watch it in theaters, and me and my friends were the only ones there. I did a review for it on Sibling Library, and I posted the clips that I recorded of episode 8. You could record episode 9, would have been illegal. We just recorded some clips from episode 8 in the theater with the boys, and one nice thing is that we were the only ones in the theater, so that was quite fun. I don't think I uploaded the review of me and my friends reviewing it on the Twitter and the day yet. I'll upload that today or tomorrow if I didn't. Anyway, this is just me ranking every episode in my opinion. So the worst episode is episode 7. But actually, before I start, I just want to preface by saying all of these episodes are amazing. Like, I can't think of any episode that I just straight up don't like. It's just that this episode's really good, but this episode is better, and just going that way until we get to number 1, which you'll see what that is. But yeah, my friends told me episode 7 is the worst one, but I think I like it more than them, though, because they wanted to keep it off the list, but I was like, no, it's still good. Not like this list, like the list of, we have a playlist, videos for the boys, they wanted to keep it off that list, but I was like, no, it's still good. So episode 7 is beach episode, where they throw a freaking beach party, and then they meet Abel, who tells them he found a way to get out of the circus, and it's revealed that was an adventure the whole time that Kane has been cooking up for a while. But all in all, like, not a whole lot happens in that episode. Like, I don't even... Well, maybe a lot happens, but I don't remember most of it, to be honest. Like, there's some good jokes, like when Jax and Kane have dinner. I think that's actually I think that's the best part of the episode. But, like, after the beach party, I don't remember, like, a lot of the stuff that happened. Like, of course, I remember the part where Jax chooses to stay and, like, the box part, but I don't remember much else. Oh, yeah, the Chinese room was also a funny joke. And then at number 8, I have episode 5. Episode 5 is Untitled, where Kane goes to the suggestion box for the Avengers, and they do a lightning round of Avengers instead. And if I'm being honest, there are some good ones, but, like, I don't remember most of them. I remember the Stargazing, President Pomni, and the anime one. But, like, I know there's more than just 3. Oh, I remember the hunting one, too. Is that all? Is it just 4? I feel like there's more than just those 4. Oh, there's the ball one. Is it just 5? I don't know how many there are. That's just because this is, like, a forgettable episode. But there are some really funny jokes that make me remember it. I can always remember the episode. I just don't always remember what, like, happens in it. I remember the adventures they go on, but I don't always remember what happens. Like, in the adventures. And then at number 7, I have the most forgettable episode, episode 2. I know this is a big story one because we meet Gummy U in it. Actually, that's what it is. That's the only significant thing that happens. We meet Gummy U. That is the only thing that happens that actually matters for the series in this episode. Just we meet Gummy U. That's literally it. Like, they could, like, I feel like that's why this episode exists. So we can meet Gummy U. Nothing else significant happens in episode 2. But it is more entertaining than 7 and 5, so I still put it above. At 6, I have episode 4. Episode 4, I only have higher than episode 2, because I found myself laughing at episode 4 a lot more. Episode 4 is the fast food episode. This is the first time they use the suggestion box, but they only do one adventure instead of lightning round. And Gangwoo gets a new comedy mask that won't break as easily because it's plastic. Then she's the shift manager at a fast food joint. And this one is not the most exciting, but it has a lot of really good jokes in it, so that's why I put it here. Episode number 5 might be controversial. I have episode 8 at 5. Episode 8 is really good. So honestly, I think it would have been low on the list if Kane's song wasn't in it. The Kane song really pushes it up this high on the list. Alright, that's my second favorite Amazing Jojo Circus song. You can go watch the list if you want, though. I'll leave the link in the description to my top 10 best TADC songs list. But yeah, this is the episode where they kill Kane. A lot happens in this episode, and like it's a big story episode especially. And like the torture scene's also pretty creative. Also, I feel like seeing this in theaters is another thing that brought it up higher, because watching it in theaters just hit different, man. And then episode 3. So, I think Ashton and Alex... No, Ashton said this is his favorite episode. And it's a good choice. Episode 3 is the horror episode, where they go to a haunted house and they have to suck up a ghost. And Jax throws Gango's colony mask down the scary door, and Kingo goes to get holding on to Pomni's eye, and then they go down. And they have a lot of funny little bits down there, to be honest. The whole theme is nice. Kingo gets serious for the first time. And there's a lot of really, and they have some nice funny bits, too. So it's a good choice, but not my favorite. And then, in the other door, Gangle and Zuba's not on this adventure. Gangle and Ragatha have a nice talk with a hot ghost, don't judge me, while they tie up Jax because he's an asshole. And then, yeah, everything goes back to normal. And then, at number 3, I have episode 1. This is the pilot where Pomni gets introduced and the adventures to gather the Links. And yeah, they also Kaufman gets distracted in this episode. And I think this episode is up this high because I think it might be the most funny episode in the whole series. Like, this episode is just so goddamn funny. This one definitely gets the most laughs out of me by far. But at episode 2, at number 2, I have episode 6. They all get guns. Okay, this one doesn't get as many laughs as episode 1 does, but it's just like some goofy action, and it's action and a comedy, which I really enjoy. So yeah, that's why it's at number 2. So I said Ashton's favorite is episode 3. Togg's favorite is episode 6. My favorite was episode 6. I think Tiffany's favorite is also episode 6. I don't know if but me, Ashton, and Alex agree that episode 9 is number 1 now that we've seen it. I don't know if Tiffany agrees or not, but it's really good. So, you know the list now. I'm going to tell you the story of episode 9 and why it's amazing. So, if you don't want spoilers, click away now and wait until you watch episode 9 to finish watching this video if you don't want spoilers. I'll give you 5 seconds to click away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Okay, are you on? If you're still here, either you want spoilers like my mom and Ashton and you're weird, or you've already seen episode 9 and you know the glory that it is. But here it is. So, episode 9 is the final episode of TADC. It starts with them rebuilding the circus, and then they all talk and bond, and Jax gets distracted. And then Pomni shoots out all the lights. I don't know where she got the gun. She just found it. And then goes into Jax's subconsciousness by hugging him and seeing a bunch of different Jax dreams, which once episode 9 comes out, I will rank all of those. Because I won't get flagged for doing it because episode 9 is on YouTube. But, yeah. So, and then they put Jax inside a tent. And then Kane comes back. After, like, Kane reflects in the void. And he tells them who they all are in person. And he tells them that they're all brain scanned. They're not real people. They were never real people. The real people got their brain scanned and were put into the circus. And then he lets them live in the circus the way they want. He lets them eat what they want, do what they want. They still go on adventures only if they want. And then and even the distracted people, I have like a fish tank, and Zubo has their own ball in the circus. And the best part is, at the end, we see them meet up in person. Like the actual people, in real life, meet each other. They don't like talk, they just meet each other at a bus stop, but that's still pretty cool. And if I'm being honest, I don't think episode 9 alone was long enough to be a feature-length film. So in the theaters, they put it with episode 8 to actually meet the requirements of a feature-length film. So yeah. But that's no discredit to it though. It's still awesome. And this episode has a lot of jokes and is very emotional. Like, this one will hit you the hardest on the emotional level. It's amazing. It's hard to explain how peak it is without spoiling anything. But, like, I loved every part of it. So much so that when it was over, I had to bolt out of the theater to use the bathroom because I did not want to leave for any part of it. They have a new theme song, which I actually have in another video. I'll put a link in the description to that one too, where I make every official Amazing Doodle Circus song. But like, I felt like crying many times in that. So that's for this little Gango actually cries. And oh, let's not forget that Doodle and Gango get freaky in the end credit scene. And I guess it just has the award looking. But like, I can't think of any part of this movie that I would change. Like, I don't know what I expected from episode 9, but it wasn't that. But I don't want to change any of it because it was so peak. The show itself was already peak, and I was like, episode 9 is going to have to be pretty good to top episode 7. But I still knew, like I knew that episode 9 was either going to be absolute peak, easily the best episode in the series, or absolute god awful and ass and the only actual badass in the series. And I'm so glad. Ow, I just hit my seat because it's slanted. But I'm so glad it was peak. If it was ass, I would have been so sad. It's so peak that I'm gonna buy the bucket. I don't know when I'm gonna buy the bucket, but Ashton has the bucket, and I think we showed that in the Truly Bad in the Dale video. And I'm gonna buy the bucket. I'll post a picture of the bucket once I get it on, well, everything, so you'll see on my channel once I post it. Anyway, that was ranking every Amazing Doodle Circus episode. I would love to hear your guys' ranking, though. So you can either just comment down below your favorite episode. Only do that if you see in episode 9, though. I would love to, like, see you guys do a list, like 9th is blah, 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 and then go down to the bottom, going from the 9th best to the 1st best. I'd love to see you guys do that. Or you can just comment down below your favorite and least favorite, or just your favorite, just least favorite. Or if you like all of them or dislike all of them, you can comment down that below too. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching. We're gonna comment below what you want to say, and subscribe to want to watch it. Peace out, dudes, and mwah. Love you. See you next time. And that was my fun question of the day. Comment down below your favorite TADC episode. Or comment down below your ranking of them would be my favorite. But if you don't, that's understandable. I'll see you all next time.